All right, guys, we are back live. It's getting exciting, guys. We're back live for the 2024 Mr. Olympia press conference coverage here on Muscle Discord. Guys, thank you for joining me. I am super pumped for this. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be good. Who's going to talk shit at the press conference? Let's make some bets now. Who out of the men's open is going to talk shit at the press conference? And in the classic physique, who's going to talk shit? It's going to be Breon. Is it going to be Urs? I think Urs is going to talk a little shit. Let me just get my bearings straight here, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Remember to smash that like button. Very important. The goal is 200 likes. What did I say? What did I say in that thing here? 200 likes is the goal. So let's smash that like button. I'm just checking here, making sure you can hear me. Let's see. I'm just checking here, making sure. Okay, I can hear me. Good. All right. So let me just get my bearings straight here, guys. Let's check the stream. They're still playing the B-roll, so it hasn't started yet. So, guys, I'm going to take, some screenshots of, what's happening at the press conference. You're going to hear what's going on, but you won't be able to watch it like a live stream. You'll be able to watch the screenshots and hear what the guys are saying, at least, so you're up to date on it. That's coming shortly. So let's go for some updates here. All right, guys, let me go back to my other screen here so I can see what you're saying. Samson will probably be smiling and laughing at everyone and everything. Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he does. What's up, Brian Nasser? Big Lenny passed away. Is this true? Can anyone confirm this? I don't even know. I don't really pay attention to Big Lenny, so I don't know what's going on there. The link is in my description. If you want to pay for the pay-per-view and watch the press conference, you have to pay for it. So go support the Olympia and pay for it if you would like. It's $75 US. But that gets you everything. That gets you coverage to the prejudging, the finals, everything. The Meet the Olympians, probably do coverage of that as well. That's tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, remember to vote in the poll right now. The poll is, I'm just waiting. I'm just watching the stream to make sure we don't miss it. Okay, the poll is at 39% for Derek Lunsford to win, 35% for Hadi Choopan, 18% for Andrew Jack, and 9% for Samson Dauda. So not a lot of Samson Dauda love here. It's very, very neck and neck between Derek and Hadi in the poll. And then we got Andrew Jack, who is in third place right now in the poll with 18%. The press conference is free to attend if you're in Las Vegas, but you can't watch it for free. It's a part of their VIP package. You have to order it. So the link is in my description. I am supporting the Olympia, so go get that subscription if you want. Remember to hit that like button, smash that like button. The goal is 200 likes. We're at 71, guys. Appreciate you. Bringing you live coverage of the press conference. I'm just going to change my thing here. Let's see if this is better. No, that's okay. Okay, let's just, while we wait for the press conference to start, I'm sure they're going to be late as usual. Oh yeah, guys, so I'm not in LA yet. I leave tomorrow morning. So let me update you guys on my coverage for the Olympia since I am traveling to LA. Now I'll show you why I'm traveling to LA. So I'm going to be on this show, okay, called it's Jubilee, and I'm headed there on Friday morning, and then I'm going to be filming on set in LA on Saturday morning-ish. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to miss the 212 prejudging and classic. I'm not happy. I'm going to miss it because I'll be literally filming this episode on Jubilee. Now you can see Jubilee. They have over 9 million subscribers on YouTube and about 60 million views per month. You can see here. So I'm getting a lot of exposure going on this show. So I think it's worth me going and missing a little bit of the Olympia to go be seen on one of the largest YouTube channels on YouTube. So I'm definitely going to go and have fun there. So that's why I'm going. But I will cover everything else. The 212 finals on Friday, I'm going to cover. Obviously, the men's open bodybuilding, I'm going to cover. AJ is going to hop on with me. You got Phil Klahar. Jimmy Mentis is going to, we're all going to have fun. It's going to be great. You're going to get the post wrap-up analysis as well. So I am doing all out coverage. And then next year, I'm going to probably go to the Olympia. I'm planning on going probably to the Arnold Classic Ohio in 2025. So we got lots of stuff happening. Let me check the stream. No, they're still playing the B-roll commercials. So it has not started yet. Okay, let me remove that comment. But I am headed to LA, so that's what's going on there. Oh, okay. Now let me get out of this page. Let me go back to here. And let's look at some updates. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being back in here. I know you've been kind of away, but now you're back. And, you know, guys, shout out to Brian Nasser, Masters competitor, Nationals competitor. And he is the moderator in the chat here. So thank you, Brian Nasser. Shout out to you. Hey, guys, any donations do help as well. $1, $2. Just click that money sign beside the chat button there. And I do appreciate it. So I can continue to bring this coverage, and I appreciate your support. For any little bit of donation, I'll give you a shout out and feature as well. Okay, I'm monitoring the stream. Okay, it looks like we got some action here. I can hear the crowd. Let me make this full screen. They're showing the Sandow trophy. A close-up shot of it. Big Lenny died, so that must be something people keep saying that. Where did you guys see that Big Lenny died? It's starting now. They're just showing the Sandow trophy. You guys, can you hear the audience in the background there? Which you Instagram profile is this Big Lenny thing at? I don't know. People are saying he died. I don't know yet. So you think RX Muscle would say something? So it's just they have started the stream. They're just getting set up, guys. Did he get rid of all his stories or something? Wow. Okay. All right, Samson Dauda. Who else? I know Raphael's been making Raphael's been making updates. Andrew jacked. Andrew just posted a video 6 hours ago. Let me turn the volume down on this. See what
as I noticed. Okay, cool. Now that concludes the shoulder workout. Went pretty well. As I noticed, the closer to the show, I don't know if it's anticipation or excitement, but Andrew actually getting stronger.
Thank you, Brian.
I keep having to rein him in from reps, rein him in from the weight. And I just think he's anxious and ready to go, which is a really good sign. I think, although we haven't talked about it, I think he looks really, really good, and he's ready to display that. So, for Strength Culture and the Andrew Jack YouTube page, see you next time.
Okay, so
for Strength Culture and the Andrew Jack YouTube. I can't play that because of the music in the background there. Sorry, guys. But Andrew is just saying he's ready to go. He is ready to go, guys. I'm excited about it. I just launched a video saying that he could potentially win this whole show. Definitely think he can win the show if he is tight enough. He has to be in shape. Those glutes really need to be showing through. And what was this here? Ooh. What happened there? I don't know why it's doing that. Okay.
The Mr. Olympia is finally here. Today I'm going to the Classic Physique weigh-ins. I made my way inside, only a little confused of why they let me in here, not gonna lie. Set it up to Chris Bumstead, got a little interview. He's rocking the Jordan jersey this year. And for my drip check, I mean, I feel like we're looking pretty good. But no one looks as good as Urs this year. Let's go, Super Saiyan. Had to say what's up to him as well. This year's Olympia is going to be a very close battle, so it's gonna be awesome to see. We got Wesley Vissers in the house, the Dutch Oak. I mean, this guy is so much bigger in person, for real. And then there's Ramon, another massive bodybuilder. The man is ready, but he was like, who's that guy over there? Yeah, that guy over there, that was C-Bum. But Ramon is not worried. He's feeling good. The athletes all checked in. A bunch of stuff went down. A bunch of information went down. So I was just standing there, you know, pretending I belonged. Urs was measured at a whopping 6'2" with his hair up, but only 6 foot with his hair down. Ramon brought the energy. Let's just say that. The man is looking insane. Next up was Wesley, and then C-Bum was up to get measured and weighed. Chris measured up, weighed in. It's officially Olympia weekend. Follow for more. Who do you think's gonna win? The Mr. Olympia is finally here. Today I'm going to the class.
All right. Yeah, you can. Okay, here we go. You can purchase the live stream in my description, guys. Thank you. Yes, smash that like button. We are at 125 likes, guys. Appreciate it. The goal is 200 likes. Waiting for them to get on stage here. I wonder if I can raise up my microphone a little bit here. How's that look, guys? All right. Smash that like button. Thank you guys so much. Just getting things set up here. Appreciate you, Brian Nasser. All right. They're just playing B-roll right now for the press conference, so you're not going to miss a thing, guys. Once it gets going, I will get that going. I'll show you what they just have a picture of the sound down trophy. You're not missing anything there. You know, Keon looks good. I gotta admit, Keon looks really good. I think it's going to be a close fought battle between him and Sean Clarita. Just monitoring the stream. And who do you guys think is going to win, Keon or Sean Clarita? Who's going to win? Now, when Sean posted his tricep, so let's look at this, the conditioning. Okay. And then I looked at Sean Clarita's tricep. It was not as conditioned as Keon's, which was surprising because this is Sean Clarita. The live stream is, they're just setting up, guys, for the press conference. They haven't started yet. You're not going to miss a thing. Don't worry. If you want to buy it, it's in my description. Link in the bio. I'm just killing time until it starts. So that is Keon Pearson's tricep. So you can get an idea of the conditioning, the vascularity. So he is improving. He's getting better with age. Now, if we look at Sean also said, okay, you want to show us tricep shot? Okay, I'll show you a tricep shot. Now, to me, it's not as striated as Keon's tricep. So I'm like, what the hell? I thought, I mean, they're both going to be shred. Well, we're going to see how Sean Clarita looks in the glutes versus Keon. I know Keon's glutes are showing, but I think Sean's will look even sharper. But the tricep isn't as gnarly as Keon's. So a little bit trippy there. I expected Sean's tricep to be more shredded than Keon's, but it's not. Okay, they're showing some B-roll here still, guys. They are very late. 17 minutes late. As per usual with the... I'm just joking. Shit happens. Putting these shows together is hard enough as it is. Then getting the athletes to show up on time, right? Samson Dauda was probably back at the gun range, right? Like, Samson, the press conference is about to start. It's like, oh wait, I thought I was on vacation. Yeah, man, I can't wait to see. I mean, Andrew always looks massive in his clothes. So the biggest guy up there, broadness, shoulder-wise. You think Rafael Brandeo is going to win the Olympia? No, it's going to be between Derek, Hadi, Samson, and Andrew. Maybe Samson could be the one guy that kind of goes lower. I can't see him going higher. But anyway, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Let's get out of here. Who else do we have in there? We got Brandon Curry. We got Hunter Labrada. I don't know what Hunter's going to bring. Oh, what's this? Is this an update?
Wednesday here in beautiful sunny Las Vegas, and today is the day that basically everything gets started for the Olympia and doesn't stop until Sunday morning.
I just don't know what he's going to bring. I just think that midsection isn't going to be as clean as Martin Fitzwater. So I just don't see him being in that top 6. Right now, my top 6 is now I have Derek Lunsford winning. I have Hadi Chupin coming in 2nd, Andrew Jackson 3rd, Samson Dauda 4th, Martin Fitzwater in 5th, Rafael Brandeo in 6th, and Brandon Curry in 7th. But Brandon Curry might be able to beat Rafa if Rafa's glutes aren't in enough. He's not good enough from the back. So that'll be close. I think there'll be some upsets at this Olympia. Just checking the likes, guys. Want to get to 200 likes. We're at 185. Smash that like button, guys. Thank you so much for joining. We are just waiting on the press conference to get going here. They're still playing the commercials. They are late. Wow, there is 731 people watching the Olympia feed. And there's 733 people watching my feed. So there's as many people watching here as there are with the official Olympia TV. So it's pretty cool. We are battling with them. Thank you guys for joining. There we go. We hit 200 likes, guys. Thank you so much. We've reached our goal. Love you guys. Oh, let me remove that. So that's been up there for a little bit, I think. Okay. What else can we check on? Now, Brandon Curry hasn't really been posting much. He just posted this, but not much to see. Says, I'm back. Yes, another year at the Mr. Olympia, just about ready to hit the stage. Most of the work is now behind me. Time for me to relax and do media fan obligations and let the body dry out. I could not have made this far without quite a bit of support from my wife, holding on down, and my coach, Ahmad. I wonder if Ahmad's posted anything of Brandon behind the scenes. Let's see. Olympia TV interviews. Check the stream. Still haven't started, guys. Check out Akeem. Thank you guys. Remind me again. There's so many guys. Remind me to check out. So let's check out Akeem. And it could be a dark horse too. Like you can't count out Brandon. Is it too loud? Here, let me drop it down, guys. Tell me if it's too loud. If it's annoying you, let me know. Is that better? Oh, I think my Wi-Fi kind of went choppy there. Let me hear. Yeah, it was my Wi-Fi. Yeah, it was my Wi-Fi. It's like on the thing. As the bars pop up. They're still just playing B-roll for the press conference. Guys, why tell us? It's starting at 12 and it's fucking 12:30. Sounds okay to me now, Brian. I can hear myself. Sounds okay to me now, Brian. I can hear myself. Yeah, that's fine. Sounds okay to me now, Brian. I can hear myself. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm just listening to myself on the cell phone. There, now they're back showing the Sandow. Yeah, it was just my Wi-Fi. If it ever does that, guy, it's just the Wi-Fi. It's not me doing anything. It's just the Wi-Fi. Yes, Bob is getting some new shoes. He didn't like the color of the shoes that he's wearing to the press conference. There we go. Okay, let's get ready here, guys. Dave has started. Just gonna show you that. Show you what I see. Share this. Other screen. There we go. That should be good. Let me turn the volume on for you guys. Sorry about that. All right, guys, it's getting started here. So while they do that, I don't want any copyright music playing in the background there. So they're just opening things up. That's coming in. Why is that not full screen? Let me see. That's just a smaller screen here. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just going to fix the settings here, guys. To go a little bit higher up and over there. Absa, I'm sorry saying your name incorrectly, but thank you for the donation, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. They're just getting set up. Let me turn the volume back up. Oh, I can't do that. They're playing music right now. Thank you, brother, for the donation. They're just setting up the chairs. So I'll see how they kind of have the chairs. So this is a different setup than the normal sitting at the tables in like rows. They're just doing chairs across. So they're going to bring out groups. They're not going to do the women in the classic and the open, all that shit. I don't like it when they do that. I like it when it's just the men's bodybuilding. And let's just talk about the men's open and classic. No disrespect to the women, but I'm here to see bodybuilding. I'm sorry. If you guys want your own press conference, then do that. But I see what they're doing. Show you guys here. So that's the setup. What's up, Lee Priest? I thought I saw Lee in here for a second. There he is. Be nice if Bob got some new questions after all these years. Yeah. I agree with you, Lee Priest. I like to see Lee Priest host the press conference. That would get way more people wanting to watch it, probably. And you know Lee's going to ask some good questions. Okay, now they're back to doing a close-up. All right. There is I'm just worried about that music, guys. They may be purposely doing that. Let's see. I'm trying to fix the view, guys. Sorry. I don't know why it's not. Oh, why is Fuad in the media fucking thing? Oh, I know why that's not showing the full screen. There we go. That's better. Okay, Bob. We don't need these long stories. Jesus. You're 30 minutes late. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this, Bob. Oh. Come on. Don't keep the athletes waiting, Bob. They want to go back and carb up, go back to the hotel room. Jesus. Oh, God. We know how this happened, Bob. Yes, we know. Thank you, Jake Wood. We know. Thank you. Can't play that music. I gotta be really on this with the music for copyright, guys. See, Dennis James is in the front row there. Wait till the music stops. I'll start playing it. Let me start speaking. I'm not in LA yet, guys. I go on Friday morning. I'll be in LA. Ronnie. Yeah. I almost said it too, guys. Excited, guys. Definitely. Guys, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get screenshots for you so you can actually see. Okay, see ya, brother. Peace out. Bye. Yes. I agree. Smash that like button. Thank you, guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think Whoa Black Betty is a RX invader. So no, it's not $75 just for the press conference, guys. It's $75, gets you everything. Prejudgings, finals, Olympia Expo, like the meet the Olympians, you get to see everything. It's not just for the press conference. I would not have paid $75 just to watch the press conference. It gets you everything. So go support the Olympia. Link is in my description here. Go support it if you guys want to watch it. I'm sorry that these guys are talking for so long. Agreed. No, it's the whole weekend, guys. It's a good deal. $75 to get everything, man. It's a pretty good deal. Oh, come on. I have no idea who's going to win men's physique. I don't pay attention to that division. It will be a great battle. Yeah, they said at the athletes check-in that the guys can come later in the night around 8 p.m., which is really late. It's going to be an all-nighter tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not bootlegging the so if you're new to watching this, you can't just straight out stream the pay-per-view because it's pay-per-view. So in Canada or North America, if you do that, you're going to be hit with a copyright strike and your channel can be deleted, right? That happened to many people. Now there's people in other countries that will stream it because they don't give a shit and there's no copyright law in their countries, and sometimes they can get away with it, and then their channel isn't monetized. They don't really care. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just take it because they'll just shut my channel down. So all I can do is the screenshots, guys. If you're not familiar with the channel, that's what we do. Me, Desktop Bodybuilding, a couple other channels. We take screenshots and we share it with you. We do commentary, give you our insight on what's going on. Rest in peace, Big Lenny. All right, finally. Okay, let's get to it here. Wait till they start playing the music. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Because we're tired of listening to you, Bob. We're out of energy right now. For fuck's sakes. Jesus. Oh, cannot play that music. Rafael Brandeo to win. No. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. Just checking to see if they're playing music still. Yeah, they are. Who are they bringing out? Oh, there's Sean Ray. Oh, they're introducing the media people at the table. Not sure why they have some of these people here, but these are old school people that have been in the game a long time, I guess. It's Dennis James. I had the pleasure of being on the Menace podcast a few months ago. It was a pleasure to be there. That's the best comment so far. That is the best comment so far. Fuad does look like he makes tacos. Okay, just wait till they introduce people. Yeah, Romano's out there. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why Fuad has weaseled his way into these press conferences. It's just embarrassing to have that guy there. Just looks like an asshole. Just looks like a fucking, like, why are you there, bro? Get anyone else there. Get anybody else there. You don't need that biased guy on the media panel. Get a guy that doesn't have a sponsored athlete on the stage to do the media. But this is the problem. So they're bringing out these bikini competitors. What? Are you kidding me? Are they going to do females first? Oh, God. Yeah, they are. Guys, they're doing the women first. Look at them. Look at them bring out the... Like, I'm sorry. This is what Jay Cutler said. He's like, I'm not going to the prejudging on Friday because it's disrespectful that the men's bodybuilding comes out last. So he said, fuck this shit. I'm not going. So they started late and now they're bringing out the women first. It's bullshit. Like, what is Fuad going to ask these women? So, how was your prep? Like, does he know anything about them? Probably not. Is he following any of their careers? Probably not. God. Like, I'm sorry. Only the top echelon in bodybuilding should be at the press conference. I know they're trying to give everyone a little bit of limelight, but this is too many people. There's too many divisions to have a press conference covering all of these divisions. Just pick and choose the ticket sellers that we want to hear from. We don't know. I don't know any of these people sitting right now. I don't know any of these people. Like, it's unbelievable how they're going to get so much clapback again from this, the way they're doing this now. And they're making all the people that paid money to watch the live stream and do all this. We got to wait almost till the end to get the men's out on the stage. This is ridiculous. Man, what a slap in the face to men's bodybuilding. Bring them out first so they can go back home and or back to the hotel and chill. These women don't have 250 pounds of muscle to maintain. Yet they get to come out first and they get to go home first. For fuck's sakes. They get priority over the men. Nothing, again, I'm not disrespecting the women, but come on. Bodybuilding started with men. That's how you're here on the stage now, because of the men that paved the way for you. Now they're last. I take a break, guys. I can't sit through this. What the fuck am I gonna do for just an hour? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might put it on loop. And look how long it's taking them to come sit down. This is how the production is, guys. Like, hey, let's take 15 minutes to get everyone seated. God, I should be there fucking doing the production of this. Jake Wood, hire me, please. Hire me to come work the damn show. Because you're still getting it wrong. Guys, they're still seating them. It's going to take 20 minutes to get them seated. Wow. Okay, I'm going to just probably take a break here, guys. I can't. Yeah, I'm going to go crazy ranting about this. Exactly. Yes, Fua looks like the guy that sells snake oil. He looks like the guy that sells snake oil and smells bad. It looks like one of those guys. Snowflakes. He does. He does. Actually, he does. Thank you, brother. There's nothing to see, Samuel, unfortunately, because they're bringing the women out. They're doing this right now. You want to get some commentary on this? Unbelievable. Are they playing music here still? Let me see. Yeah, they're still. This is going to be a 7-hour press conference. If this is their rate, they have to do this for every division. Wow. Yeah, man, it's going to be boring. This is what we got to deal with, guys, right here. This is where we're at with the Olympia. Yeah, you know, they do. But they are fans of the sport. They know what we want to see. But they do it because there's women and they want to satisfy everybody. You can do that. Just bring the guys first. You won't get any complaints from anybody anymore. What are you going to have the women complain? Oh, the women got to go last. Well, yeah, you're not selling the tickets. They're here to see classic physique and bodybuilding and 212. Not taking anything away from these women and the hard work they do, but just they don't deserve to go first. They're still announcing them, guys. How long has that been? There's Andrea Shaw, Team Mutant. She's got the mutant jug. She's got the mic. Okay, there, they got them all seated. Ladies first. Oh, thank you, brother. Where are we at for likes? Nice. Coming. Damn, this is a long question. Thanks, brother. Yeah, just checking updates on Instagram for you. I have no clue. I hope they bring him out next. You know what, guys, though? It might be because Jake Wood he's a huge fan of women's bodybuilding. He's got the Phoenix Rising events where they pay women like $100,000 first place. Like maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe Jake is like insistent that the women go first and everything because he's trying to build that up for some reason. Because otherwise they know the complaints they got last year about this. And they haven't made any changes. They're keeping it the same. They're like, fuck you. We don't care about your complaints. The guys are going last. So I think that's what's going on here, guys. If I was a promoter or I was the owner and the feedback was, hey, we really don't like the men going last. The bodybuilders were complaining. It's dragging down things. I would make the change. But the powers that be are not making the change. So let me change this shot here for you guys. It's not much to see. There's a shot for you. Yes, Andrea does look good. Yeah, prejudging is tomorrow. But men won't be on until probably 9 p.m. That is 10, 11, 12 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, guys. 12 in the morning. That's when they start to come out for the men's prejudging. Think about that for a sec. If you're in New York, you're going to stay up till midnight till 1 to watch prejudging. Not finals, the night show, prejudging. It's just, I don't know, man. Sometimes this industry, you wonder how the hell it's still here. No, they're not. So at the athletes check-in, they said that the men don't need to arrive. The men's open don't need to arrive until 8 p.m. or so. They don't need to arrive. So that means they still got to go backstage, pump up, get ready. So 9-ish or so West Coast time, they're getting on the stage maybe if they're running on time. That's 1 in the morning on the East Coast. So they haven't changed anything. That's why Jay Cutler's like, fuck this. I'm not going to prejudging. They're doing it again. I'm protesting against going on that to prejudging. And kudos to Jay for standing up against the Olympia. Yeah, I can't. They're from like some other countries that don't care. Like, right? They don't monetize their videos. I monetize my channel, right? I have sponsors. I can't get my channel taken down because I'm doing a copyright of the Olympia. Like that's not stupid. Desktop bodybuilding, same thing. We're just doing screenshots. We can't live stream it, unfortunately. Otherwise, trust me, I would. Right? I'm not like I would totally just live stream it, just play the video for you guys. But the Olympia sees that and like you're taking from us. So no, copyright strike. Your channel gets shut down. If they're in like Brazil or wherever the hell they are, where they're doing these live streams or they're stealing from the Olympia, they get away with it because they're not monetized, and in their countries they're allowed to do that. Can't do that in Canada. You can't do that in North America here. So that's how they're able to do it. If I could do it, would I do it? Probably not, because I've been a show promoter in the past, and you got to pay for the live stream and make some money there. So I get it. Yeah. So that's why my views are going down, because you're leaving and you're going to the other stream, which I don't blame you because it's the women. But a lot of those channels have been getting shut down. So I'm not risking that. Hell no. Although I already have 16,000 views on this, so it did pretty good for me, considering that we didn't even get to the men yet. This is gonna take forever, guys. So I'm probably gonna just cut it off. I'll wait. I'll leave it up, and then if the guys come back on, then we can talk together. But I'm not gonna stay around for this. So I'm gonna put it on pause, well, not pause, but I'm just gonna let it run, and then when the guys come on, I'll come back. I'm gonna eat a meal. All right, guys. Yeah, and the women are up first. All right. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna put it on. Just gonna leave it loop here. I will be back when the men come, so we can discuss what's going on with the guys once they finally come out on stage. So let me just change my thing here. Let's go. Taking a 30-minute break. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Let me change. All right, guys. Looks like the men are going to be coming out. Hopefully, it's the men of classic physique or something. So, excuse me. Let's see what Bob is saying here. I can't play the music. Okay, so they're bringing out classic physique, I think. Oh. Oh, they're doing the wheelchair division, guys. Which is great. Great. I didn't realize they're doing all these, like, all of the divisions. Okay. They're playing copyright music, so I can't play the audio right now. Okay, so they're bringing out the wheelchair division, guys. So, let me just see here. Oh, what's that? Yeah, here's the wheelchair division. I didn't expect this, but it's fine. I'm not going to hate on the wheelchair division. I just never seen this before. Oh, there's copyright. Just can't play the audio. They're just announcing people right now. They're not doing anything. That's all there is. Oh, there's Sean Clarita. Okay, so I will stay here. I was about to shut it down. They're bringing a mix of people out, I guess. Sean Clarita. His face looks shredded. Okay, so let's see what they're doing here. They're kind of mixing it up a little bit. Okay, there's Keon. Keon looks big in his tracksuit. Sitting right next to Sean Clarita. Bringing a men's physique competitor. I think that's true. Yes, Jay Cutler is right. The open BB should be catered to and not have to try and guess when they peak because, yes. So good on Jay Cutler for standing up against this shit. Sorry, man. It's just... Keon does look huge. It's Ryan Terry. Sit back and relax here a little bit. So it took an hour, almost 2 hours to get here, guys. That's what the men have to get put through. Because they got to be backstage ready to go on for the press conference. There's Urs. Just waiting for them to bring out more people. There's Ramon. Seated next to Urs. We're gonna put Bumstead out there. There's not many seats left here. I'm assuming they're gonna bring Hottie, Derek, Samson, Andrew for the men's division. Open. Or maybe not. I think it's just gonna be classic men's physique and 212 up here, guys. Maybe they'll bring the open up too. I don't know. Yeah, there's Urs. Or there's, Wesley. You know, they're going to bring C-Bum next to Wesley. Breon will come out. Just waiting. You're still playing music. Can't play that. Where are we at for likes, guys? 342. Thank you so much. Smashed the likes goal. There's C-Bum. All right. So who else are they going to bring out here then? All right, they bring the men's open. Oh, that was a little slow. Brandon Curry. Thank you guys for joining. Remember to smash that like button. Men's division is up on the stage. Got C-Bum out there, Wesley, Ramon, Urs, Keon, Clarita, Brandon Curry. There's only 1, 2, 4 seats left up here, so I'm assuming it's Derek, Hottie, Samson, and Andrew, which is kind of shitty because we want to hear from some of the other guys too. There's Andrew, jacked. Massive. His face looks lean. So they're just going to bring out Hadi and Derek and Samson. That's my guess here. Samson, Dauda. I like the tracksuits they have this year. There's not enough room up there, so he's moving the chairs around. Wow, they're sitting next to each other, so that'll be interesting. Andrew looks a little wider than Samson in the shoulder width. Hadi, Shupan. The champ is in the house. Very interesting that they didn't bring more of the open division men up on the stage. Like, I want to hear from Martin Fitzwater. I want to hear from Rafael Brandao. All the Brazilian fans, they want to hear from him. Again, missing the boat on the production here, on who we actually want to see on the stage. I guarantee, I see they're trying to mix and match things here, but come on, guys, get some more seats so we can get a couple more guys up on the fucking stage. But for fuck's sakes. Derek Lunsford, his face looks very lean. First thing that jumped out to me was his face is really sucked in. Oh, he's taking off the top. What's he doing here? I think it's because he's sweating. He just can't. Oh, he was going to take off his shirt. All right. Okay, let's hear it. Turn off the music finally. Just hope that chest is better. I hope that chest looks better. That's the question I would ask. Good question. Yeah. His face looks really lean. He looks bigger too. He's confident. Samson looks big. He's as big as Andrew. Good, good job, Sean. Samson's face looks a little bit more sucked in. Mm-hmm. Okay, I hope he brings it. I hope he brings it. I want a battle out there. This fucking snake oil salesman looking stinky. Look at that guy. I guarantee you, Samson will be sweating on stage. He always sweats. Derek is dry. I do think their religious stuff is a little much. Okay. Fuad. Yeah, buddy. He looks. Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's why I made that video, guys. That's why I made that video, to protect myself if he actually wins. I'm telling you, he's going to shock. He's going to shock the world. Andrew Jack's going to shock the world. It's the only thing that Hottie can't talk. It sucks. It's so hard to get behind the limp. Like, I love Hottie Shootbun, man. I love him. Ooh. Ah. His face does look dry. Good question. Yes, I will be. No, I won't, Sean. Andrew's face looks leaner than Samson's, which is a good sign. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Lenny did die. Yeah, we know. Excuse me. You're right, brother. That gun range might have cost him. Might have cost you, Samson. Yeah, you can hear the audio. What are you talking about, bro? Unmute. Unmute. I can't play it. The audio is all you need. You don't hear the audio? Just waiting. There it is. Still playing music, Tim. Just waiting. There it is. Still playing music, Tim. Just waiting. There it is. Still playing music, Tim. Just waiting. There it is. There it is. Oh, the audio isn't working. Is the audio not working, guys? You right, brother. Let me see here what's going on. Let me see here what's going on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on. What is going on with the audio? What's going on with the audio? What is going on? Why is it not coming through? No, it's just a screenshot. I'm not sure why it's not coming through the here, let me change something here. I didn't change anything.
Like I said, being a champion is one thing, being a leader is another, and it's a high responsibility that I said before I won, I accept it all. The good, the bad, the everything. And praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Derek Elkindi. Andrew Chat. Great performance in Texas. Possibly one of the most impressive performances this year. You've gained the size. You're becoming, filled up. Where are you going to end up this Mr. Olympia? Are you going to the top 3? Can you be Mr. Olympia in 2024?
That would be some hard breaks this weekend. That's what I know for sure.
Brandon, not a lot of people talking about the 2019 Mr. Olympia. A lot of people predicting, they're not mentioning Brandon Curry. Are we at the end of Brandon Curry's career, or is Brandon Curry, a healthy Brandon Curry, about to shock the world?
Well, part of being quiet, off the radar, is what kind of brings the shock factor. So
True.
I went with that so I could bring that shock factor on tomorrow. So I think we're coming in with a good physique, feel pretty confident, and I'm healthy. So I'm ready to rumble for sure.
Well, Brandon, congratulations on getting yourself back here. Obviously qualified for life as a former Mr. Olympia. But last year was a whole different story. You weren't here at the press conference. You were at the hospital battling some issues. Thank God. Everything
I want to see if
turned out
this is
great.
still
You
going to
ended
work.
up with an impressive finish. So I'm going to guess that you look with an impressive finish. So I'm going to guess that you look with an impressive finish. So I'm going to guess that you
I don't know why it's doing that, but I'll change back to this.
happens. But I'm
kinda
feeling
weird.
well prepared. Got a new coaching strategy. We changed some things, and we think it worked in my favor. I feel very healthy. Feel very good. It's just a part of just refining. Right now, pretty much all the work is done. Just got to relax and do my job tomorrow. So I'm very confident going in. I think this will be a very, very good package, and I'm hopefully I can surprise a lot of you guys and get you excited about what I'm bringing to the stage tomorrow.
Who won? Yeah, this question's for Andrew because he's a man of a few words. See if I can get a few more out of you. So, don't look at me like that. All right, so you're going to shock some people this weekend, but what changes have you made? Because Texas was a beautiful physique, but there are some areas where the other guys are a little bit ahead of you in the side and the back, some of your posing. Did you improve those things? Did you work a lot on your posing? What has changed since Texas?
Everything has changed since Texas. Texas was a warm-up. So now we're bringing in the real version. That's why I said this weekend I'll break so many hearts.
There's the face. Oh, ho, ho.
Let me follow up
It's gonna
on
break
that.
some hearts.
So let's give it percentage because it gives people perspective on where you were. You made great improvements this year. Your time in the gym was well suited to you, and what we saw in Texas was very formidable. What percentage do you think you were in Texas? 90%, 95%, and are you 100% at this year's Olympia?
I don't rate myself. I let my team, Chris do the ratings because
Well, how close to 100% would you say you were in Texas?
no, I don't know. I'm just a passenger on the seat. They're the captain, so they drive. I just follow.
So you weren't even close in Texas to what we're going to see this weekend.
I've got no idea what they have in mind. Mine is just sit back, follow instructions, and boom. Yeah, so definitely, we're confident going to this weekend, and
Yeah.
it will be funny.
Yeah. Oh,
I got
it
a
is
question
funny.
for the 212.
I like the confidence.
Answer, Sean.
I like
I
the
got a question for
confidence.
the 212. Although this Olympia representation right here, this is my 36th Mr. Olympia, and that gold title is up for grabs. I don't think anybody has an advantage at this moment, and that makes for a very competitive Mr. Olympia coming up. I don't think anybody. Derek, you were great last year. You showed us your best, Andrew, and Brandon. You got off the hospital bed, and Samson is nothing short of amazing. I know you're pissed still, Hottie. I can tell. You got revenge on your mind, so that trophy is up for grabs. The 212, that's really where it's at. The Giant Killer and the Prodigy, the rematch. I got pictures of both of you guys that you sent me, and you're absolutely at the best in the top of your game right now. Who's got the inside track? If you're at your very best, Sean, can you beat what he's been showing us online? Keon?
I've won 2 titles already, so why can't I win a third?
Keon, you've won 1. This is the guy you got to go through to defend the title. What did you do differently to hang on to it?
Just like what Derek said, I mean, as soon as we, after the last year Olympia, I went straight back to work. My mindset this year was, okay, last year was chasing Sean to get the title. Now it's like, what's the next goal? So for me and my fiance and the coach, we came with a game plan is I've never won the title. And that's how I trained this whole entire year. Went straight to work.
Sean's face looked leaner than Keon's, but Keon is shredded. I know that.
Killed the abs, did everything to my perfection, and just control what I could control. So, and like I say, at my 100%, nobody can beat me.
All right, Sean Florida. You were quick to take responsibility last year when you lost the title to Keon, which I appreciate because you don't get that a lot these days. Everybody's got some excuses. The excuse book seems to fly wide open. But you didn't do that. You took immediate responsibility. I asked you straight out, what did you think? You said, I made a mistake. I came in a little bit heavier this year. I thought that was a mistake, and I'm not going to make that same mistake twice. You watch next year. Where are you in comparison in your weight from last year to this year?
I won my first Olympia at 177. I won my second at 178. This morning, my coach, Matt Jansen, and I woke up at 175. So that tells you enough.
Woo!
Keon has to incentivize you to get back to that 100% because what
He's lighter, guys. He's lighter.
You talk about apples and oranges. We always use the analogy in bodybuilding, 2 different types of physiques. You guys have 2 different types of physiques. You've never been the biggest guy in the class. That's why you're the Giant Killer. Keon, just an exceptional physique, beautiful symmetry, lines, proportion, and all that. I can't help but think that you guys kind of help each other out in terms of motivation. Keon, what do you got to do to hang on to that title? And are you going to be better than last year? Because you were pretty close to 100%.
Yeah, I would say last year was my 100% because that was my all-time best so far. But this year will be 100% again. Last year I was 199. This year, today I was 205 with way harder condition and just more dense. So, like I said, we had the perfect off season, and you guys are going to see that Friday tomorrow morning.
Okay.
DJ, we've got a panel of greats up here, obviously, but the classic physique division has taken the bodybuilding world by storm, especially with our current and reigning 5-time champ, Chris Bumstead.
Yep. Well, yeah, I look at the top 3 from last year's Olympia, and I'm looking at a 2-time Arnold Classic champion from this year. Now I see Wesley sitting right next to Chris. Are we seeing something here? Does it mean anything that Chris is sitting right next to Wesley? And, you know, because Ramon was second last year and Urs was third. And Wesley, you basically, I think you were 7th or 8th last year. Please don't be mad if I'm wrong, but you were out of the top 5. You came to the Arnold. It was a total revamped physique. I mean, we always see you're always in great shape, but you put size on that tall frame of yours and stood there and beat Ramon and Urs both to be one of their favorites, even in the experts' eyes, contender to beat Chris, because we all say, yeah, a similar height. You know, the only one that could beat Chris supposed to be someone with a similar height. How do you feel going into the Olympia knowing that a lot of people think that you might have what it takes, and you yourself said that you will beat Chris Bumstead this year?
Well, what I said is I'm going to give him the toughest battle he's had since doing the Olympia so far, and that's what I intend to do. So the most important thing is that it also brought confidence to myself, winning the Arnold Classic not once but twice in a row, beating a lot of competitors who beat me year after year after year at the Olympia, which means I've made a lot of progress, which doesn't mean that everybody was off all of a sudden at the Arnold, but that I was getting better. And I've made the same kind of improvement from the Arnold now to the Olympia that I made from the Olympia to the Arnold, about the same time in between, now actually even longer. So it's going to be a very nice, interesting, fierce battle on the Olympia stage. And I can't wait to do it because it just feels different. I know now for sure that my placing at the Olympia last time is not going to be representative of what's going to be shown on stage this year. So it's going to be awesome.
Chris, I have a question. Sorry, Bob. Chris Bumstead, 5-time Olympia champion. You've been dominant. Last year, Ramon really brought a great physique, especially from the back. People thought that arguably he beat you on the back, double biceps. There's this guy, Wes, just won the Arnold, looked incredible. Urs said he's bringing his best. Are you threatened by these guys, or are they still fighting second?
I think you know answer that. Every year it's been someone different. It's been Breon, it's been Terrence, it's been Earth, it's been Ramon, it's been Wesley, and in my mind, they're still all battling for second. I would never be so disrespectful. It's just
Wesley's getting second.
On the stage here, period. All of us getting up here is a challenge. Is it a threat? Absolutely not. But it's always a challenge getting up here, being the best version of myself, and it's an honor to share the stage with all these people. I met Wesley back in 2018, I think, after one of the Olympias, and I remember his kind of humility then. He's risen a lot in the sport, and it hasn't changed since. Same with all the guys that I get to share the stage with up here. We have a lot of fun. You know, we have some dirty stares every now and then, but we're always hugging when we get off stage, and we get some workouts in throughout the year, and we enjoy it. So I'm grateful to be competing against these guys, and we're just up here for fun.
Well, Chris, you're on the stage this weekend.
Person? No.
A lot of speculation out there. The rumor mill is swirling, of course. And everybody thought you were going to make the big, huge announcement just a month ago. And I got to give you credit, man. You pulled the tablecloth right out from all those dishes on the table when you announced that you had a nice business with Jim Shark that you've got involved. So congratulations for that. But the world is ablaze with talk that if you win this Olympia, that possibly this could be your last Olympia.
Is it going to be his last?
That you would call it, hey, as the winner, as a 6-time champ, you've got a brand new family, you've got new business ventures. If you win this title this weekend, that's it.
It's funny because since I think 2020, I've been telling people when they ask me how many I got left in me, I've been saying one more. And every single year I've just been focusing on the one ahead of me, being the best I can, showing up for one more. You know, I won last year. I got to put in the work, win again this year and end of this year. That's all I'm focusing on. You know, every year I've had a challenge, an obstacle that's overcome, that I've been able to overcome, and it's shown me what I'm capable of. And every year I've gotten better. I continue to get better. I continue to enjoy it. And I don't think much further than this Saturday, to be completely honest. So I'm just enjoying it. I know I got more in me if I want it, but I can make that decision when I feel ready.
Urs. Question for Urs. Urs, this early season this year didn't go as planned, I would say. You look great, but it wasn't the outcome you were looking for. Now, knowing you had to come back and fight your way back to get into the top 3, basically, what changed? What Urs can we expect?
No bikini.
Is it tomorrow morning or Saturday morning? 3 judges. Saturday morning.
I mean, the little setback I had at Donald's made them definitely hungrier than ever before, and I set the fire up for it and got together with the great Stefan Kienzel, the coach, for over 5 years now, and we really found out what works the best. And as it is in our sport we all love, the time is a thing we need to have in our mind. And I started my journey pretty young, with 20 years old, did my Olympia at 21 the first time, and had to build the density. And I think with the age, not only my health switched, also the density of my body, and that's what you guys can expect on Saturday on the Olympia stage. So a complete package, front to back. I was always well known for my lower body development and quality, and now I can say it's finally also, especially from the backside, it is there.
So where do you see yourself placing?
Definitely better than last time.
Better than early this year or last year?
Better than last year, Olympia.
So there's only top 2.
That's it, yes.
Well, one of those guys you got to get by is right next to you, and that, of course, is Ramon Dino. Ramon, I got to thank you first and foremost for your fan base out of Brazil. Without them, I would not have 10,000 dinosaurs sent to my Instagram account every single day. I get it, Ramon. He's a great guy. Stop sending me dinosaurs. But you've got a great fan base. You and Urs and Chris, Leslie's the new guy here, have been battling for years. You have yet to get past Chris. What changes do you need to make to get that title from Chris Bumstead?
We're working all points, you know, but my glutes, my hamstrings, bro. This year, I told you last year.
We've seen you though. You're okay.
This year, bro, you over for you. Yeah. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
First of all, give this guy a big hand. He learned some English. That's amazing. Wow.
Thanks so much, bro. I'm trying. Every year I try.
That is true. He is. We did. No. Yeah, that's true.
Thanks so much for this show. This is my bro.
All right, well, Chris, do you hear big dinosaur footprints coming up behind you? Or is the challenge from the new guy? Because these guys you've beaten lots of times with all due respect, right? But you've had good competition. But like you said, they were fighting for a second. But Wesley shows something different. He's literally a throwback to the classic days. You get a lot of comparisons, of course, with Arnold and your physique and the way you display your physique with your poses. Is he a bigger threat than anybody else at this time to your title?
Like I said before, I truly don't believe anyone is a threat right now. You know, I hear them all saying I'm going to win, but when I look them all in the eye, I don't believe they believe themselves. Say that.
Ooh.
Chris, hang on.
It's hard to beat Chris.
Believe me, bro. You don't need to believe me. Believe in your work.
Ooh.
I have my work every day. You know?
Chris, is it
Don't worry.
Is it true that you've
Don't
offered,
worry,
if any
bro.
of these guys beat you, that you've offered a full Gymshark contract to whoever can beat you?
They can have whatever the hell they want.
Ramon, have a question for you. You are a great symbol in Brazil. If you win this thing, you'll make history, and millions of Brazilians watching the pay-per-view dream of that moment.
Not
What is
millions.
your message to all the Brazilian fans today?
Not millions, bro. Thank you so much for everybody for prayers, right? Praise for me. Thank you, God. Thank you, my wife is here.
No bikini yet.
Team. And we're working for this year. God is have planning for we. I love you, baby.
Linda Murray. Linda, nobody knows better than you how hard it is to hang on to a title, reclaim a title, give yourself 8, and one of the greatest of all time, and a lot of people. One of those young ones on this stage, right to my left, and of course is Harold King Kong Kelly in our wheelchair division. He's been a multi-time champion, 5, 6 championships. I've lost track for the Olympia.
Have you won 7?
5-time champ. But he lost the title this past year.
Yes, to Carol.
Get himself back to Carol right next to him. It's got to be difficult, but you're the perfect person to give the advices to.
No,
what
how do
does
you,
Harold have to do to get back on track to that winning form that earned him 5 Olympia titles?
Just for sure.
No, C-Bum's not losing again.
One day at a time.
Not yet.
You know what it takes. You get 5. You know. He knows what it takes. Tell me what does it take? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm sorry. Before I begin, I want to say give thanks to God for allowing me to be here. And
Amen.
And also having a solid team like my wife and a team since day one, since 2010 when we first NPC that transferred to pro class wheelchair. So we've been in the trenches for a while. You know, this class been building.
Yes, it is, brother.
Like I said, it's in 2010, 2011.
Can't wait till Friday night.
Started, and over the course of
I will be covering it live. Make sure to join me.
Olympias and 6 arms. So we learned a lot. We taught ourselves a lot in every competition. We studied ourselves and just learning the body all over again. And you know, a good competitor came in, Carol, took the competition took the win last year, and it just, you know, reset myself all over again. And I also lost an arm through Gabriel, and again reset, came back, and I won. So it just, when you win a lot, you really have to stay focused. It's really hard to stay focused when you're winning a lot. You really have to stay in your zone where you need to be in a wheelchair class. And it's a little different in our class. As we doing this and compared to the rest of the guy classes, you know, my dad said if it's not paying bills, it's a hobby. So to us, it's kind of like a hobby because it's not paying no bills. We have to pay everything.
Ooh, is that a dig? Is that a dig at the Olympia?
So it's hard to do that, and
I don't think they want to hear that.
you know, I have a family.
Now you're probably not going to win because they're mad at you.
Like that. So it's not paying our bills.
They're not gonna make you win after saying that. I'm sorry. It's true, but they don't want you to say that to the public.
You have to make a decision how much are you investing over here and you investing over here in regards to get yourself where you need to be.
Yes. Well, you're the face. I consider you to be the face of wheelchair bodybuilding. Do you feel, even despite the loss, do you feel a responsibility for this division? I know Nick works really hard, to get you guys on this stage. And
Yes,
so
but it's
there
not.
are
It's different.
other athletes out there
I
that
can't
look
stream
up
it.
to you.
It's pay per
Do
view.
you feel a responsibility to
Those
to,
channels don't
know,
care. They're from
is it
Brazil and
really
Mexico. They
about
don't
the
give a shit.
title every time?
You're right. You're
Otherwise,
right.
I do it.
I do take that challenge as being the face. I feel that God placed that on me, and I feel that was a blessing for me. Therefore, I have to manage it in the best sense. And I am 53 years old. So if I talk
Wow.
about age and age, I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm 53. I won 22 in 2022. I was the oldest handed Mr. Olympia title when no one says this. But I do feel that. Therefore, I get myself back in the condition, get myself back in that saddle
Thank you,
again
brother.
to be that face. And always come to win and always ask the judges what I need to do better myself. Since day one, I won the first one. I asked Steve.
At least he's being honest about not getting paid.
And he told me even the last one I lost, he told me, what to look for.
Guy's
And I
face
said,
is
okay,
lean.
we're gonna do that, and we can make some changes, and we'll be back next year.
Carol, you are the reigning Olympia champion. You beat the great Harold King Kong Kelly last year. In your preparation, has it been harder challenging for the title or defending the title?
So he does speak English. Should take a while.
W sumie jest to samo. Na to samo poziomie ćwiczyłem, cały czas robię to samo, po prostu tylko, żeby poprawić tego siebie, żeby być z roku na rok lepszy.
Every year, every preparation is at the same level.
Yes, I heard that. That's good. I'm glad he said that. Tyler Manuel.
All me, all 100%.
Does he feel more stressed being the champion and defending the title?
Bardziej stresowałeś się w zeszłym roku, czy teraz, jeżeli jesteś obrońcą? Last year, this year I am more self-confident.
Can he beat Harold again? 2 in a row? Nadzieję, po to przyjechałem.
With all of respect for Harold, I'm bigger, I have better condition, I am more self-confident, and I am here to win.
Z szacunkiem do Harolda. Z całym szacunkiem.
With all of respect.
Folks, give these wheelchair Olympians a big hand. There's enough stuff to overcome when it comes to bodybuilding and getting on stage. And these guys just blow that right out of the water every year. Congratulations.
Yes, it'll be better than this. This is the conference, guys.
I'd like to ask Brandon a follow-up question.
If you haven't seen my streams before,
I was really impressed last year that
You'll-
you were in the hospital
you'll see.
and you walked out of the hospital onto the Olympia stage. And you had to have passed a mirror between the hospital bed and the stage. And I know you looked in that mirror and said to yourself, I'm not 100%, right? Why didn't you drop out? Why did you come back and take the L? Because life is about experiences. We're going to always go through different trials, different tribulations. And I think if I make it to the stage, it will be some benefit for me, psychologically, emotionally, for other people as well. And it really made an impact. It was one of my favorite Olympians coming and seeing the support, the people that cared, just the amount of respect. So it was a very good experience, even though I knew I wasn't 100%. I knew I was good enough to be on stage.
Yes.
And I just wanted to see where that landed me. I journeyed so far. I put in so much work. And if I didn't hit the stage, I would be what ifs, very disappointed and not really fulfilled. So I just feel like I just had to. If I was given the opportunity, I had to. I had to for my family the time I spent away. I had to for everybody that supported me. As long as I was healthy enough to get on that stage, I really wasn't gonna let anything stop me, as long as I had permission. So it was really a fulfilling experience. I really appreciate it and made it a very memorable Olympia. It was a win in my department, even though it was not necessarily a win.
Andrew Jacks looks pissed.
Mentally and physically.
Suffering up there.
Brian Terry.
He is ready to compete.
Just like time's up. 1 year went real quick, right, Aaron Banks? It goes fast, and when you're chasing the title, it goes even faster.
I would know. I've been doing it 10 years on this stage.
Yeah. With the title, is the crown little bit heavier? Did you run into some obstacles trying to defend the title this year?
Yeah, I must admit, it was a very different year this year. Obviously, this is my 10th Olympia, and every other Olympia, I've always been the underdog, working in the silence, and never really had the limelight.
Everybody hates Fuad,
and that's
especially me.
I've always liked to be the guy working in the shadows. So this year, winning it, obviously going to the Arnold in Ohio, realizing I had a massive target on my back now, things had to change and my mindset had to change. And I had to start thinking like a champion and start embracing it. And that's exactly what I did. So this year has gone extremely fast. I can't believe we're saying a year later, we're here now. But I'm more determined than ever. And if I'm honest, I was actually worried about that. Would I still have that same drive? Because 10 years trying to get the title, to then win it, would I still have that same drive to go back for it? And I can't believe I feel like I'm a young athlete again, starting all over again, because yeah, this year has been phenomenal. The training, just the mindset, the focus.
Yeah, there's no Nick Walker wasn't going to do anything in this top 5.
To recapture the title.
This is another
How's that
level.
journey been?
It's been amazing, you know. Just coming off of the
Yeah, I saw that. He looks good. He's shredded. He's shredded.
doing that and just getting the
It's just not big enough to take out C-Bum
and
yet.
just bring the conditioning. We love the improvements that you've done so far. So, you know, chasing it, it's been a good journey so far. The body's doing what it's doing and the improvements are there.
Aaron, you do realize you can't bring the scooter on stage when you're tomorrow, right?
Why not? I wish I could, to be honest.
Fuad, let me ask you something. Bodybuilding is men's physique one from the front? Because what I saw last year was Ryan Terry come out there and he hit that straight super pose, and it seemed like it was lights out. If I had to say, I would say the front shots are probably more of the score than the back. But I don't know, they only do 2 poses, so it's kind of equal. 50-50, right? I got a question though. You know, sitting up there, Hadi was a Mr. Olympia, Derek was a Mr. Olympia. I got Andrew and Samson who battled with Nick.
What about Brandon Curry? He's a Mr.
Nick
Olympia.
isn't
Fucking
here.
idiot.
Last year he missed the show.
This
People
totally
were like, well,
shades Brandon
Nick could've
Curry.
won if he was there.
Fucking
I want to know from
Fuad.
Andrew and Samson,
What an asshole.
does it upset you to not be able to compete against him this year and kind of prove if you're better or
Fucking
he's better?
Fuad.
So, first and foremost, I want to say, obviously, I wish Nick all the well.
I still have Derek winning, but Andrew might shock everybody.
Most of you know me. We've been friends for a long time. And, you know, it was our
Fucking Fuad. I like him there.
And I was excited when I was Adrian.
Now you guys see why I don't like the guy? Because of that shit. People are like, oh, you hate on Fuad so much. Well, now you know why. Fucking asshole. Doesn't give a shit.
Samson, I just have a follow-up.
Totally disrespected Brandon Curry.
To your left are former Mr. Olympians. Why do you deserve to beat them? Why do you deserve to be Mr. Olympia?
All right, so we've sat all here and we've heard everybody speak about, I'm going to win this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to prove this, and my ass is tired of standing there, honestly. It's tired of sitting there. So I want to say this, man. I've never been a man for talking. It just doesn't work for me. I'm always a man of action.
Okay, he stood up.
So I stand up here and I said, man, if any man thinks it's step up front with me right now.
Whoa! Oh, he's going to take it off. Here we go, brother.
All right, now we're talking.
Yeah, buddy. Andrew Jack, you better take that jacket off. Oh!
Look up. That's a big man.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you this shit.
Sean, get out there.
Samson does not look very shredded to me. Skin is thick.
He's calling you guys out.
He has rolls at the lower back. He is not as lean as I would want him to be. I'm taking screenshots. I'm going to show you guys. Why did he do this? Holy crap.
He looks pretty good. And that's why I deserve to be Mr. Olympia.
You're not in shape. Fuck that. You soft. What did I, what? I got him 8th.
Samson. Where do you got Samson? You just saw him. You saw what you're going to be up against.
Yeah, I did.
Where do you got him?
Yeah. He's my brother. He's representing. So yeah.
He's looking good.
Yeah, and listen.
Let me ask you something, Sean Ray. Let me ask you. We talked about this in an episode.
Are you kidding me? Look at
right there.
Look at his back.
These guys pair off. Is it all about comparison when it comes to bodybuilding?
Look at the rolls in the lower back.
Over Derek and Hottie being small.
Why did that was a bad idea, Samson?
Obviously, very big guys, but clearly there's a difference here between these guys. Do bodybuilders help each other out on an Olympic stage?
Everybody's going to be crushing him on social media now. Wow. Terrible idea.
I got to tell you what we just saw was very impressive, but he's by himself. We're going to have to figure
That's
out what
right,
happens
Sean.
on Saturday night. This Friday night is the precursor, but we saw what Phil Heath used to do. They called him Mr. Saturday Night. He would change.
There it is, guys.
And he would hold on to that title for 7
Look
years.
at that left arm.
The interesting thing about the Olympia over the years.
Look at this left arm here. Chris Bumstead is not impressed. He is not impressed.
Olympic champions. The question would be over here, am I right? That Keon, if you hold off Sean again for the second consecutive year,
Bumstead is not happy. Derek is not impressed. Look at his face.
Once again, like I tell people, I'm just taking it one.
That was dumb, man. What the hell?
I'm even thinking about open. I'm only thinking about 212, which is tomorrow, and that's all I care about at this point. Open will come later when it's time, but I think that's the problem now with bodybuilding. A lot of people like to rush. People let social media rush them. I'm not that person, so you guys don't waste your time asking about open right now. I'm just worried about tomorrow, so I can win title number 2.
Okay. He's got a question to Chris Bumstead.
That's why he was at the gun range. Everyone was pissed off at me for doing that video. And now you see why. Yeah, I had to fix my audio. My audio crapped out.
Maybe next year. We'll never know.
We'll find a challenger for him. Yeah, Fuad. Was that it? It's a great mind sinking a link, my friend. All right, let's get to the lightning round here. Linda Murray, final question to any one of our Olympians.
Let's see. Chris Bumstead. So every year you're such a great storyteller. Every year you have a challenge, and you mentioned challenge this year.
What's up, brother?
Did you experience anything this year?
I'm surprised he did that too, guys.
I know you have a baby.
Damn, what the hell is
Such a
happening?
great storyteller.
Honestly, what I mentioned was that this was one of the years where I felt like everything kind of came together, and it was beautiful that it was the year I got to share it with my baby and my wife. And if I've learned anything over the years, it's how to overcome a challenge. And then this year, it's been a whole new load. And if I've learned something from having a child, it's taken the pressure off when I go up on stage. When I go home to my wife and to
Look at Hottie Shupa. He's like, this ain't shit.
Challenge. So that's the greatest blessing, the greatest victory I've ever had in my entire life. My family is everything to me right now, and it's allowed me to just enjoy and be present with bodybuilding because that's what's truly important. So
excellent.
It's been a beautiful year.
Congratulations.
Hottie's like, nah, this ain't, you ain't got nothing on me, bro. You ain't got nothing.
First, congratulations to Michael and him. I want to get one of these bags, so that's one of my questions. Great job with bags. Congratulations, Wolfpack. Derek Lunsford. Chris Bumstead said, my favorite Olympia title was my second one. After I won my first title, there was a lot of questions about Breon Ansley and this and that. My second one was closing the door. This is my time. Is there where your mind is right now? Do you want to close the door and say, you know what? I'm Mr. Olympia. I'm going to win again, and there will be no more questions when I'm done.
Absolutely. To be quite honest, if I'm going to shoot straight, that's why I said after last year's Olympia win, we made history and was the best package that I brought to date. But I knew where I could improve, and I felt that I had a lot that I could prove in even just 1 year. So I got right back to work, and with the motivation and support of my wife and daughter and everyone in my corner, it's been 365 days of busting it. Not a lot of times, actually Chris asked me that yesterday, is it motivation to prove like the haters wrong.
The comments
like,
are coming in, guys. I'm trying to keep up.
No, it's just to be all that I can be. And this year, I wanted to come back and create some distance.
I'm not impressed with Samson.
Yes.
Sugar Sean Ray.
Soul Brother number 1, Brandon Curry. I believe you're the oldest on this stage. That happened quick, overnight. You got 4 kids. You're fighting to get back in the winner's circle. Could this be the swan song? If you
No one was surprised, man. No one was like, wow, you look good, bro. You look like, I don't see the thin skinness. I don't see the sharp, the dryness.
Tomorrow, being on stage. How things
Martin, yeah.
determines the future. You got to make wise decisions, calculated decisions. And right now, I gotta join the rodeo first. You got this horse, so on his bull and see what happens. So I'm not thinking beyond that. I'm just trying to bring my best to the stage. No unnecessary pressure at this point.
John Romano, final question, sir. This is for the reigning Mr. Olympias. I mean, the current, not the current, but all the Mr. Olympias. The Sandow Trophy, the Mr. Olympia title, is in company with just the NFL and the NBA for having been around for 60 years and having an uninterrupted year after year after year championship. It's only the NBA and the NFL and the Mr. Olympia. Does that 6-0 mean, how much more does that 6-0 mean? The trophy's gold, you're going to maybe make a re-win.
What do you guys think? Side chest, side chest.
What does that 60 mean on top of all of that accomplishment?
Yeah, this is a monumental year. The 60th Olympia. There's only been 18 Mr. Olympias ever in the history of bodybuilding. And looking at it right now, it looks pretty. I have one that doesn't look like that and doesn't have...
Samson is sweating.
This year, I want a golden with my name on it.
Sweat is dripping down his forehead.
All right.
He didn't get all that water out. Shouldn't have went to the gun range, Samson. Should have stayed home.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all nice and buddy to each other, so I can't ask the question that I really want to ask. But I got a question for Chris. Chris, let's say you would watch the show tomorrow from the front row, not on stage, but you would watch these guys sitting there compete. Who do you think would win?
Good question.
Yeah, I mean, honest, who do you believe would win the show tomorrow if you wouldn't compete?
Honestly,
Yes.
I can't answer that, and I think that's why I love Classic Physique so much. It's such a tight race. All the competitors are so incredible. I know they're showing up and doing their best. You know, I know each of them on a level enough to watch them on their journey throughout the year to know that they're all showing up this year at their best. They're coming for my throat. They're coming for each other's throat.
I told you guys I've been on top of this Samson stuff. And you've been hating on me in the comments on my videos.
I guess that's the perfect answer because I tried to find
But I
out
just speak the truth about this guy.
competition is out of the guys, but nah, he was
Finally.
You know Chris is too smart for that. He ain't falling for that. Those
I've been
GI
telling you.
This is a 5-time Olympian right here. Fuad, last question.
My question is for Wesley. And
Who I was like, damn it, Samson, why'd you do this?
Set the standard for quite a while now.
Why did you take your shirt off?
He's faced competition of your size and stature in his range. So,
God.
are you the new standard, or is Chris still the standard for Classic?
It's funny because
Look at the rolls.
Classic Ohio, me and Chris met backstage quickly.
Look at the
And he
skin
really
rolls.
told me about that quote that I now set a new standard for myself, which I have to uphold because if I don't, you know what's going to happen.
Look at the rolls right here.
There can be a new standard set.
Look at that right there.
The judges see on that night that they like the most.
That's not good.
In my opinion, I represent the golden era perfectly. And if can then bring the modern conditioning, the proportions, the presentation with it as well, that can definitely be the new standard, as it is called Classic Physique. And that's what I'm trying to represent the most here.
You got one more, Jonathan? I have a question for Hadi Chupa. The political climate between our countries right now is not the best. How does being here in America, considering what's going on politically in our countries? How does that make you feel to be involved in bodybuilding here in America among all of us?
خب من مثل المپیا همه فکر میکنن که المپیک آخر ورزشه برای هیچ وقت نفهمیدم المپیا بالاتر المپیکه
Oh,
بتنم
stream just paused
و
out a
من
second.
اینجا هستم.
We're back. We're back. The stream is lagging a little bit.
Everyone is thinking the Olympic is the biggest competition show in sport, but I think Olympia is bigger than
Look at C-Bomb's face. I just realized his face. He's like, what are you doing, Samson, Dauda? The stream is lagging a little bit, then.
خوب هستم همه بهترینم ما داریم اینجا فقط حرف میزنیم بهتره که فردا شب عمل کنه به حرفمون
So we have here the biggest show in the world, so we're here. I'm here not to talk, and only I want to show my best tomorrow, and you're gonna see me.
He does have a lot to say.
Derek Lunsford, I'm going to start him, finish with you.
I can't play that music. They're fishing guys, but damn, that is the story. Oh,
and still
take the shirt off, Derek. I know Derek's shredded. Hottie's shredded. All right, guys, that's a wrap. All right, Missy, here they're wrapping it up. They're standing by setting down a trophy. Well, guys, that was here was one shot here. Now the audio's done now, guys. They're done. They're off the stage. That's a good shot right there. That's another good shot right there. Don't know why the screen capture thing is showing. Andrew just stole this trophy. Samson and them are fighting over now. Trying to get a thumbnail for my recap video. They all touched it. Brandon Curry didn't touch the trophy, though. He knows to respect the trophy. You don't grab that trophy until you win it again. Brandon touched it. Samson touched it. Hottie touched it. Derek touched it. Brandon didn't touch it. Sorry, no. Andrew, Samson, Hottie, Derek touched it, not Brandon Curry. All right, guys. That's it. I gotta use the washroom. Been holding it. Wow. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you guys for joining me, man. How many likes did we get? 429 likes. We smashed the 200 goal. The poll that you guys voted in, over 4,650 votes in my poll in the chat, with Derek Lunsford edging out Hadi Chupin with 39% of the vote. Hadi's at 34%. And Andrew Jack at 16%. And Zach at 11%. Guys, it's a crazy show on Friday night. Appreciate you guys joining me. Love you guys. Fun's just getting started. There's more to come. There's Meet the Olympias, which I may cover. Meet the Olympias, where they go to their booths and they stand and sign autographs, and I'm going to see how that goes. All right. But the breaking news from this press conference is Samson Dauda does not look ready. He does not look ultra shredded. He seems confident, but he's not what I saw there. It is the live stream, so it's not going to be accurate in the detail. We'll probably have some photos that come out of that for sure. We're going to see those. But I wasn't impressed. So, all right, guys. Love you. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.